Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Power Outage Podcast post E3 discussion. We're going to be doing this throughout the rest of the week. Every press conference, every day, we're going to watch the streams. We're going to recollect our thoughts, and then we're going to share them with you through the podcast. So let's get started. Today was EA. So, Neo, would you like to start us off with some thoughts on the games and what you saw?
Yeah, I'm really excited for Need for Speed because holy shit, it reminds me of Fast and Furious. Like that gameplay that we saw, holy shit, that looks dope. What do you think about it?
I thought the same thing that you did when I was looking at it. It reminded me a lot of the Fast and Furious, which is really popular right now, so I guess that's the direction they decided to go in with this. I think it looks really good, gameplay-wise and graphics-wise. Obviously we don't know a lot about what the story is or what's gonna happen. It did show off a little bit of the mechanics. You'll be switching between characters during gameplay, so it's a little bit like GTA, which I find interesting. Obviously they're gonna put that in with the story and the campaign, so I'm interested. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it and where they're going to take it.
Yeah, I'm interested in the customization because they talked about how you could build a car from a scrap piece of car. Well, yeah, into like a supercar. I want to see how that actually like works out in the game. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I'm always a big fan of customization, like deep customization, not just painting your car a certain color, but actually, modifying it and everything. So if they can do it well, then good for them, because if they can pull it off, then it's going to make a lot of people happy.
Yeah, it will, because I know a lot of people who loves customization and stuff like that. But I wonder if it's gonna be compatible with like a race wheel.
Um, I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. It might be.
Because it seems like the mechanics, like, I feel like there's gonna have, like, some weird mechanics, and I don't know how it's gonna work out if it's compatible with the race wheel. I'm like, how is that gonna actually work out?
Do you have a race wheel?
I used to, but I don't have one right now, so I'm fine for the moment. But I prefer using race wheels.
I've never actually used one before, so I can't really say anything on it, but,
Yeah, you should get one. You could find a really cheap one, but
yeah, I'm sure I could find one, but, I'm alright.
I wonder how this Need for Speed, if it's gonna beat the one that came out in 2016. Was it? Was it that one?
I think it was 2015, it was just called Need for Speed.
Yeah, that one. I wonder if it's.
Yeah, that one was terrible.
Yeah, a lot of people are like talking bad about it. I was surprised because it looked great.
It looked great, that's all it did though, it looked great, the graphics were there, but nothing else was. It was awful. I didn't like it at all.
I never played it because I never. I just dropped a Need for Speed in general. Like when the new Need for Speed came out back in 2015, I didn't even know about it until like 2016. I didn't pay much attention to it.
The last good Need for Speed game that I can think of is the one that came out in 2012
Oh,
that has the same name as another Need for Speed that came out in like 2005.
Most Wanted.
Yes, that one was good. That one I genuinely liked.
Yeah, I played that one and I liked it too. I liked the what was it? The system where you have to beat like the most wanted people, the crew or something like
Yeah,
that.
you rank yourself up and become the most wanted person, so you take down other people higher than you.
The only thing I had an issue with that game was the customization. I understand it was like a chase thing, but I kind of wanted to like customize my car a lot, but it didn't have it.
Yeah, always gotta have the customization with car games in general.
Yeah, I want, I love to customize. If I'm playing a racing game, I need to like be able to customize my vehicle. Even in Mario Kart, they have the customization.
It's not deep customization, but it's there.
Yeah, you can still change up. You can change the wheels, the kite thing. You could change all of those things.
Yeah. They don't make much of a difference, but it's nice to have it.
Yeah.
All right, so to get this out of the way, I'm gonna talk about the sports games. I don't really care about them, and I know Neo doesn't, but I'm gonna talk about them anyway. Just for the people who might care about them. Madden, they're actually doing a somewhat what looks like a story mode. That kind of seems interesting. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that, but at least they're trying to change it up a little bit. FIFA, I didn't notice anything different. FIFA is just FIFA. I've never been interested in soccer anyway, so people like FIFA. That's great. NBA Live, people have always gone over to 2K, their basketball game. But NBA Live, they did something that kind of caught my eye was you can do basketball games and compete in major league events and in stadiums and whatnot. But you can also go to the streets. You can also play on courts in the streets and play with people there and build your respect up there. And I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was a neat little thing that they were adding to the game. It made it kind of stand out a little bit more. I'm not going to play it. I don't like sports games, but it's just something to touch on.
I think you said you hate sports game, but I bet you played Mario Tennis before.
Actually, I haven't. I've never played Mario Tennis.
Really? Oh shit.
No, I played Mario Golf.
Okay, that's still a sports game.
That isn't
Golf is
compared to Madden. It's not a sports game.
Okay. One thing that at the EA press conference that got me a game that really surprised me was A Way Out. It reminds me of Prison Break.
Yeah, that was kind of the. I didn't expect that at all. It was sort of the indie, not really indie anymore, but almost indie darling. Because that's the same guy who did. I forgot what the name of the game was. It's like a brother's Tale of Two Sons.
No,
yeah.
Tale of Two Brothers, I think it was called.
Either way, that was a game that came out on Xbox 360. It was a part of the Xbox Live Arcade, and a lot of people liked it. It had innovative controls and gameplay and everything, had a good story, and people liked it. And this guy he's now partnered with EA, so I'm guessing he has a bigger budget. He's got a lot more to work with, and he's made this game called A Way Out, which is it's a lot like Prison Break. You're the guy, or one of the guys is already in jail, then you got the newcomer coming into jail, and you two meet up and you try and escape. Basically, I guess that's the whole premise. You just try to get out of prison together.
Yeah, I think it has a more in-depth story besides breaking out of prison, which it seems like it's gonna probably be like a generic thing. Oh, I have family and stuff. I feel like it's gonna be like that, but hopefully, it looks amazing from the footage I saw with the split screen and how you could do couch co-op and stuff like that. It looks amazing. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and it's not coming out until early 2018, so that's a long ways away. So we'll keep an eye out on that. See if they make anything new or tell us anything more about it in the future. Now we're going to move on to the biggest thing that EA had. This was kind of their carry, the thing that people were most there for, the people that they wanted the most, which was Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be excited to see this because I never played the first Battlefront because the reviews for it was pretty bad and I didn't really want to take the risk and go into it. So after seeing what they showed us at the press conference, I was excited. It looked amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah, I played the original Star Wars Battlefront back in 2015. I was really hyped for that. There was a lot of hype for Star Wars at the time. The new movie was coming out. I was hyped for the movie. The new game was coming out. I was super, in the mood. Star Wars. I bought the game. I did enjoy my time with it. I was disappointed there was no single player. Obviously, that's everyone's biggest complaint. Was there was no single player and there was lack of content. It was just a multiplayer focused game. It looked beautiful. It sounded great. It played well. There were a lot of maps, but there wasn't enough content. And all the content that came out after that was DLC. It was paid DLC, the season pass and whatever else. This Battlefront 2 is changing all of that. And I'm really happy with what EA is doing, what they've been doing recently with all their games. Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1. Even at the beginning of the press conference, Battlefield 1 showed that they were introducing 8 new maps. I think it was entirely for free for people to play Battlefield 1. For Battlefront 2, they're going to be releasing any future content, any maps, any heroes, all that. No season pass. It's just going to be free. Every content that comes out after release will be free for everyone who has Battlefront 2.
I think that's a good thing that they're doing it for free because, not everyone has the money to buy the new DLCs and stuff like that. And I think it's good that they're doing that because if they do just give these DLCs for free, everyone will be on a even playing field if they introduce new characters. Everyone is at the same level. There's not going to be something that's going to be pay to win, Call of Duty where you have those OP weapons and stuff like that. So it's going to be good that they're doing that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. When they announced that, I was really happy to see that EA is kind of the company that everybody hates. They've had a lot of hate in the past few years, but they've been changing their business model, I guess, because of all the negative feedback. So I'm really happy with what they're doing. The single player looks good. For Battlefront. I think it's interesting they're doing a take on you being on the other side of the battlefield. You're not a part of the Rebel Alliance. You're part of the other side, on the losing side. So you're going to go through that whole scenario of being on the losing side of a major battle. How's the story going to unfold, I think it's an interesting idea, and it's a completely new story too. It's not something that has been seen before. It's not a retread of the movies. It's a completely new story to the campaign, which I think is really good.
Yeah, I wonder if have you ever played the original Battlefront?
No, yeah, absolutely. I played the original Battlefront on my Xbox. The original Xbox. I never had Battlefront 2. A lot of people played that. But I loved the hell out of Battlefield 1, or Battlefront 1. I thought it was a really good game.
I wonder if
even though, No, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I wonder if they're gonna. You know how in the original one, like you have this thing where you could do like a big battle, like you could have the battles from the movies and you could play in the game. I wonder if they're gonna actually have that in the new Battlefront, because that would be cool to just relive those moments in like from the movies. Even I never seen the movies, but that would be cool.
Because what they're doing as well is having gameplay throughout all three eras of Star Wars. Having it from the original era, the 1970s and 80s movies, they're having that era. They're having the prequel era, which is what we saw in the multiplayer, the whole 30-minute thing. That was on Theed. That was part of the prequel era, 1, 2, and 3. And then they're having the new era, which is, The Force Awakens, and then hopefully they're gonna have Last Jedi stuff. The upcoming content that's gonna be released after the game's launched. That's coming out right before the movie. So hopefully we'll see some Last Jedi content, maps and heroes and whatever else. Because they did the same thing with Battlefront 1. They released the Force Awakens DLC and stuff, but it was paid. So not everyone had it.
Yeah. How excited are you for this game though? Since you're a big
Honestly, I'm actually really excited. I'm so happy with where they're taking it. I was disappointed with the Battlefront 1. I was disappointed, even though I bought the game and I loved it when I was playing it and I had a lot of fun with my friends. After a while, the lack of content was there. It was noticeable. And it got to me and I said, well, this is no longer fun. There's nothing more for me to do. So I'm really happy with what this is doing and I can't wait for this to come out.
Wait, do we have a release date for that? I can't remember.
Yeah, well, they didn't announce it because it was already announced when they released the first trailer. It is, let me look it up here. Star Wars Battlefront 2 will be released on Friday, November 17th.
Ah.
So that's 5 months away?
Yeah, roughly.
I'm I'm really happy. I'm excited.
Yeah. See, people are gonna give me a lot of hate because I don't like Star Wars. But even though I don't like it, I'm still excited for it because it looks amazing. Like the flying. Oh my god, I really want to do that. That looks just shooting down, having air battles. That looks like a lot of fun.
And it looks improved as well from the last game. Everything that I saw looked improved from a technical standpoint, from a gameplay standpoint, and from everything that I saw. It told me that they really did try to improve on what was not really a failure of the last game, but was not a huge success.
Yeah, and I like how each class has its pros and cons, and I like how there's a supporting class, and then there's the heavy class is the one I feel like I'm going to be playing the most because I feel like it's a good class for me. It fits me.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy they did the whole class-based system. Also, they're going to be changing they changed the upgrade system. Because before, with the original Battlefront, heroes and ships, the things you can fly in and bomb people, they were just pickups. They were pickups that you would just find lying around randomly in the map, and whoever got there and picked it up was just in a ship, or was automatically the hero. In this game, they're gonna have points. It's point based, so I think what it was is that in the game, during gameplay, you gain points depending on how well you're doing, and then you can go and purchase things in game with that currency during game to become a hero or to have a certain ship or to have any tactical advantage that it can help your team and boost the likelihood of you winning. I think that's a really good idea instead of just having random pickups around the map for someone to find.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too because it makes the people more focused on the game and not worrying about picking up those tokens. It like they if they want to get that hero, they have to do the objective of the game, and then just play the game instead of just worrying about these tokens.
Yeah, because obviously everybody's running around the map trying to find where's the hero pickup, where's the ship pickup, where's this pickup, I want to be this, instead of actually focusing on the game and playing the game. They just wanted to be the hero. Now you actually have to play the game, earn the credits, so that you can actually purchase them for yourself, so that you can give your team that tactical advantage.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me that whole like point system. Reminds me of CS:GO because in CS:GO, like the first few rounds you don't have any money, and then after a couple of rounds you gain money from like killing people and doing objectives to like buy new weapons and equipment for the next round. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, the better that you do, the more money that you have to buy better guns.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually surprised as how well the EA press conference went. I didn't think there was going to be anything special, but there was some good stuff. There was a lot of interesting things, even if it wasn't a lot of games to show. It was a lot of new information that we got. I'm happy I decided to watch it. So I was going to skip it.
Yeah, I was gonna skip it too because I didn't see any point in watching EA's because there's no good things I'm looking forward to in EA. But I was actually surprised. They surprised me, which is good.
Yeah, and hopefully Microsoft's press conference tomorrow will be even better than EA's because they have a lot riding on their shoulders. They have a lot to show. They have a lot of ground to make up. You know, Sony is obviously way ahead of them in terms of sales of consoles. I'm really looking forward to see what the Scorpio is all about. I mean, I know what it is, but let's hope that we get the price date or the price point. Let's get a release date. Let's see what the console can do. Let's see what the games look like. You know, that's a lot. And they need exclusives. They need a lot of exclusives. They need to show them. They need to have release dates and make people excited about what they're doing. Because right now they don't have a lot.
Yeah, plus the most important thing of all is the price of the Scorpio.
It really is. If they fuck it up by like $50, it's over. If they announce it $50 more than what everyone was expecting it to be, or even $100 more, it's gone. That chance to catch up was gone. So they really need, I hope that they pick the right price point. I know it's a high-end gaming console. I know it has 4K. I know it's really powerful, but they need to price it correctly so that they can get people interested and actually want to buy the console.
I feel like if it's gonna be like a lower price than the Pro, I feel like the way they're gonna make up for that low price is through bundles.
Yeah, that's what they did with the Xbox One S. There was a lot of bundles. Lots of bundles with their exclusive games and whatnot. And I think it sold well, or marginally well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Xbox has tomorrow. Also, Bethesda. I believe Bethesda will be there tomorrow. And I think their press conference is there. So we'll see some stuff from Bethesda as well. I think they're showing a new IP possibly. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be. I'm excited to see what they have to show.
Alright, so that's gonna be it. This was the first E3 post thoughts podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back tomorrow, obviously, with the Microsoft press conference. Post thoughts. I hope everyone has a good day or a good night. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode.